Dear colleagues, hello and welcome. It's great to have this talk. So welcome Danny, welcome Jakub. And let's start with the most important business question. Jakub, you have one for Danny.
Yes, so Danny, we haven't seen each other for 2 years. It's been a long time. So last time you managed to have all head of client services in one room. So I hope that's going to be no problem in the upcoming period as well. So I will start with the very first question. We heard that you have some favorite German rock bands. So what is it, and what are your favorite rock bands?
Yeah, so the favorite rock band I have is Bruce Springsteen, because he was always there during my whole life. But if I go to German, indeed there's a favorite of mine, and I would be curious. So I'm asking you, the one who really knows it, if you can send me a quick mail. I know the band because I'm pretty sure that you don't know it. So it's BAP, and I went to a concert 2 weeks ago in Köln with my son. He's 21 years old, and the two of us were really enjoying that concert. The guy who played is 71 years, and the whole band played with an energy. It's amazing, and that's for me also how I want to be when I'm 71, visiting you and still saying great things we're achieving here together.
Let's check it out, BAP, definitely. And this may be now kind of going to ING Hub Slovakia and looking on the past year. I want to ask you, Danny, is there any change or the progress, development you recognized here with us in terms of way of working, quality of service, or generally the cooperation?
Yeah, so yes, also now visiting it, also the whole setup is different. I mean, it's a really beautiful building, and I really like the atmosphere that has been created. What is phenomenal, and that's applicable to Manila, but definitely also to you, in this Corona time, where people were working from home, with all the Corona difficulties that were there, the quality has been top, and also almost no incidents. I think that's phenomenal. But what I, on top of that, really like is that, and that's also one of the success stories of Bratislava, the ambassador desk and the client, which was previously also the pet desk, and you know all about it, the work that we're doing for the Silver Sapphire clients. I mean, it's amazing. And I was talking to Eva, and we both said, why? I mean, these guys know more about it, about the whole pan-European client servicing than all the others in Amsterdam. We need to change something here. So very well, big achievement, and that's one of the things that stood out.
Perfect. Yeah, so I think you answered, you know, what really stands out. Was there anything else besides the client services ambassador desk that really, you know, you think that they outdone themselves in the last year?
Yeah, so again, also I'm very pleased with the work that happened with the policy experts. You know, house policy experts in the business control area, and safe and secure is very important for the bank. And it's amazing that we now also have that kind of expertise here. I spoke to Mark Buitenhek, who is leading the transaction services, who is very pleased with the people working in the pricing desk and the work that is continuing there. Dermot Canavan, he constantly talks to me about the successes in trade. So I could almost name every single one of them, and to be honest, there's nothing where I'm not happy with, because otherwise I would also say it. And this morning I was part of a CDD 2.0 session where you guys are thinking about what could be the next process for KYC, which is then much more efficient than what we have today. So, job well done.
Okay, great. And well, we you know, we have a town hall with you, so we have discussion. So we know that you like to think ahead, not just 1 year, maybe a couple of years down the road. So how do you perceive ING Hub Slovakia, how it contributes to the overall ING strategy and the focus vision, COO? So what's your...
Yeah, it is a key element, and I would say the differentiating element that goes for Bratislava, it also goes for Manila. One sidestep, so the board, Steven van Rijnswijk and the MBB, have created the new strategic priorities. They will communicate a lot about it in the next couple of months. Number one in there is scalable IT and ops. And with scalable ops, we mean hubs, capability hubs, where we can easily scale and they will take a leading role. So Marnix, who will also be here in a couple of weeks, he will talk about how we can bring more leadership roles to ING Bratislava. So I was just dreaming in a previous session, how cool would it be in 1 year from now or 2 years from now, that if I look to my leadership teams in COO, that half of it would come out of the ING Hub. How cool would that be?
That would be so cool, and it's really energizing. Well, thank you for this. It was really, as I said, energizing, inspiring chat, and maybe just a couple of final words or a message for the colleagues here in Bratislava.
Yeah, so the first message I want to say, so when we talk about BAP, listen to the song Kristallnacht. It is unfortunately still it was a song 40 years ago and is very much applicable with the sad situation in Ukraine and Russia. So please listen to that song. But yeah, some words to you. You have done an amazing job. You have really, if I look to the OHI results that you had and the things that you needed to do, you have stepped way above everything. And the cool thing right now is that it is being acknowledged on even with Steven and the whole MBB, that this is the differentiator. And one of the things I'm always very proud of when I'm doing a town hall, I can say 44% of my people work in Bratislava, Manila, but 800 people work here and you're doing a fantastic job. So please keep on doing that. And the one thing that I would like to ask you, be curious and constantly ask how can we improve and challenge the status quo.